Kevin Taylor has actually come out for the head of Alban Bagbin, and it's just crazy. There are some of the words he used for Mr. Alban Bagbin, that is lawyer Alban Bagbin, and I dare not repeat and say it here. I'll be showing the video in just a minute. So what actually happened? You know, Kevin Taylor is somebody who has now decided that whoever comes in for the NDC, no, he's not going to tolerate whether you are an NPP member or an NDC member. He just wouldn't tolerate. Now he's going to come in hard at you if he feels like you are doing anything that will go against the NDC and the Mahama administration. You understand? And we know his clashes with all the people that have said anything bad with regards to the ruling and the governing NDC party. So fast forward, the Minister of Health, that's the Deputy Minister of Health, Dr. Ayensu, went to Parliament to actually deliver a speech. And then when she did deliver a speech, she tried to say that the NPP then said that they've constructed Agenda 111, a lot of hospitals. But in all these hospitals, there was no single bed in any of the hospitals. There was no single bed. So it's like she was trying to play politics. You know, she's a politician. And once she's delivering a speech on the floor of Parliament, she'll need to do a little politicking. She is a politician. Forget everything. She is a politician. So as she was talking, Alban Bagbin then came in and then was like, no, she should concentrate on fixing the bed. I'll show you the story. But then let's first go watch Dr. Ayensu and then what she said before we go on to the main story about Mr. Kevin Taylor. But before we do so, this is OWURA'S perspective. Please kindly like, share, subscribe, leave a comment so that YouTube will favor us with the algorithm. This is Dr. Ayensu and what she said on the floor of Parliament.
The conditions under which the current government came into running the country, Mr. Speaker, was rather dire when you talk about our health system. Mr. Speaker, this was the previous government started the Agenda 111 project, Mr. Speaker. Agenda 111 at the end of 8 years, Mr. Speaker, there was not one single hospital. I'm not engendering debate. I'm just trying to explain the circumstances. Mr. Speaker, Agenda 111, at the end of 8 years, Mr. Speaker, there was not one single hospital that was operational. Mr. Speaker, in fact, what we came to meet was multiple hospitals littered around the country, some of them at foundation level. There was not one hospital that a human being could walk in. However, they had spent millions and billions of Ghana cedis, to the extent that, Mr. Speaker, the Auditor General surcharged 35 contractors 7.9 million. And the refund that the Auditor General, Service surcharged.
Honorable Deputy Minister, please focus on the major issue.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I am guided.
We agreed on some key issues. You are a Deputy Minister of Health. Do you need a bed to attend to emergency situation?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. By definition, Mr. Speaker, an ambulance itself is a bed. An ambulance is what we classify as a step-down unit. The cart in the ambulance can be considered a bed. So in such cases, a patient can be treated in the ambulance.
Yes. Even outside the ambulance.
Exactly.
Outside the chair. Even at the ward, do you need a bed to attend to?
Mr. Speaker, the patient
so let's move on, please. Let's move on.
Yes, the
let's
patient can actually be treated. That is why we have constituted a committee to look into it, and that is why, Mr. Speaker, we are retooling the ambulance service because.
Okay, guys, so that was what Dr. Ayensu said on the floor of Parliament, and that was the response of Mr. Alban Bagbin, trying to tell her that Alban Bagbin has already been a substantive Minister of Health before, and then knows all about the health sector. But then she should concentrate on fixing the problem. The problem is the focal point for her coming to parliament. She should concentrate on fixing the issues of the beds not being available. You understand? So that was what Mr. Bagbin said. And there are a lot of people who believe that what Mr. Bagbin actually did was rather that of a statesman, because he's no longer just for NDC. He's a statesman. He's the Speaker of Parliament. And then he didn't want to play party politics and party politicking with the whole thing. Now, this did not sit well with Kevin Taylor. You know, Kevin Taylor, like I told you earlier, it doesn't matter who you are, he will come in for you. It doesn't matter who you are. If you are saying something and then it goes against the NDC, trust me, Kevin Taylor is going to come in at you. We are going to now listen and watch what Mr. Kevin Taylor said. But then before we do, please kindly don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. Listen, I keep telling you, we are trying to build one of the biggest spaces here on the internet. We are trying to build one of the biggest community here on the internet. And keep watching the space. You see what I'm talking about in the near future. Be a part of this family and be a part of this community. Please do not forget to subscribe. Now, Kevin Taylor.
The Speaker of Parliament to say, Speaker demands emergency care law after engineer's death sparks national outrage. We don't need any law. If somebody is going to die because of the carelessness of a government, of its people or its politicians, you cannot sit there and say you have created a law. Do you know the number of people who have died today, Alban Bagbin, because of the negligence and carelessness of you politicians? We had a government in power for 8 years. It never resourced any hospital in Ghana. Alban Bagbin, listen. Your arrogance. You sit in Ghana and nobody should speak about you. You think you know every knowledge in Ghana. You don't. We are the people who are suffering. When you were sick, you were flown to South Africa to get medical care. There were heads, there were beds there. You enjoyed. That's why today you are living. You would have been dead. So you people should stop this intimidation in parliament. The reason it is because politicians, you people have failed us. No bed syndrome. I don't know in America. Have you seen a private citizen, an American citizen, buy beds to go give to hospitals? Have you seen American citizen equipping hospitals in America? Mutina Ghana, instead of you people to be honest and have a conversation, which is politics. It is only politics that can solve this problem. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo and the MPP came into office for 8 years. Can you tell me one hospital that they equipped? A revival hospital, no, Emma hospital, no, Ebenya more beds. Can you tell me one? Then the woman starts to speak about politics because politics Emma branch we and your politics are and can't na krom ha Emma aban bi mediso for 8 years. Severe hospital yamfam paba akupo ensim. Are you crazy, you people? Say your politics are and Kafari hospital yentina Ghana Yanka say we are not going to open it. It is politics. You people should take the blame for your negligence and your greed. Majority of you. When you people are sick, we fly you out of the country, you go and enjoy, you come back and make us look like, say, Jimmy. The deputy health minister was telling you people the truth. It is only politics that can get us good beds in our hospitals. It is only politics. And no one bet me in papa. And so many Ghanaians, I don't want to say, you can say bed, and your student matresso in papa. For 8 years, you Alban Bagbin, you sat in Ghana. Abayi Baso. We lived in this country. We went to see one hospital, one. Into making La General Hospital, AB and Kewoha. As I speak to you, these 3 hospitals are job and Kebianka La General Hospital, Bejano. Let's stop this foolishness and this kind of intimidating people with the little position they give us as politicians. And this goes to the left and the right. We should be ashamed as politicians in Ghana. We murdered this young man because we have decided not to apply politics. It is only politics that can get us beds. It is only politics that can build our hospitals. We citizens, we pay our dues. We pay our taxes. So when the woman is speaking and pointing to some of the things, this woman spoke about the ambulance services and how Ghana ambulance they could for the kofa baya na enye. Ambulance yakano about 90% of them are say, you bring how many ambulances and they could for unsi hospital, unsi clinic, unsi ship compound, unye bibia, you bring hospital, you bring ambulances. Are you stupid?
So guys, I don't know what you think of what Kevin Taylor is actually insinuating, but then this has been his response to Mr. Alban Bagbin. Most people, like I said, actually believe that what Mr. Bagbin was doing was that of a statesman, and then he's no longer just for the NDC, but then for the whole Ghana, so he's speaking as a statesman. But hey, you know Kevin Taylor, he would actually come in hard at you. But like I said, this has been my perspective. Leave your perspective in the comment section. As I told you earlier, here is the OWURA'S perspective. I give out my perspective. You leave your perspective in the comment section. Thank you for watching, and do not forget to subscribe to my channel.